How does iPhone score above Android and other mobile platforms in terms of operating system?
Yeah, iPhone has an operating system which they call iOS. It's basically a stack built generally on C, C++, on a similar architecture that is also used by the Mac PC or the MacBook. It's a complete native based platform, so yes, it's quite robust. It's well tested, and they have their own application framework, Cocoa application framework. Android, on the other hand, works on Java at the top layer, and the base is still on Linux, which is again a very robust OS. However, iOS has one maker producer, that's Apple, whereas Android is kind of an open stack, which is initially released by Google, and many of the OEMs or independent vendors can get access to the source code of the Android, and they can customize it, which leads to a lot of fragmentation in terms of the versions of OS. Of course, for any OEM launch of the device, these platforms have to be certified by Google that they are performing well, but you often see a variety of features or libraries supported across Android devices. So it's not uniform, but Google ensures that the basic features that they release in a version like ice cream sandwich or jelly bean or honeycomb or gingerbread are available in the basic mobile devices, which they test and certify for the OEMs like Samsung, LG, Motorola, HTC, etc. iOS, since as I told, has only one developer, that is Apple, is more focused, is more robust, and they have of course only two devices, the iPad series and the iPhone series. So yes, in terms of stability, in terms of robustness, it's much more reliable for the user in case of using the platform, as well as for the developer, that they don't have to think for issues in terms of porting to various devices and Android versions across multiple vendor devices, OEM devices. So if I build an app in Android, if I'm running it on HTC One and Samsung S3, I need to be concerned about porting issues, especially if it's a game or a graphics app, and if I'm using any exclusive features of the device. Whereas when I'm developing for iPhone 4 or iPhone 3, I don't have to be concerned. The issue which I test up in the simulator, I know that it's definitely going to run on the device, so there are no multiple variants of it. So yeah, that gives a huge boost for the app developers and increases their productivity, increases their kind of predictability for the app to run or fail in certain scenarios. The predictability in case of Android is affected because of the fragmentation.